One of the most important things for me, one of my most important values is congruence and integrity. So when I was going through rock bottom, I was dating my girlfriend, and she's like, well, you have all these certifications in coaching and everything like that. Why don't you coach people? I'm like, how am I, like, do you want to change your life? Me too. You know, I'm not gonna do that. So it was massively important for me to like actually get the result first before I coached anybody, right? So I gotta turn my own finances around. I gotta turn my own health around. I gotta turn my own life around before I turn myself out there to help anybody. But for me, what I noticed is the three things were holding me back in life. Number one was I needed to master my mindset, because a lot of my stuff, I was aware of my problems, but I was being held back by the unconscious. All these things from the past hold me back. So I had to master my mindset. The second thing though, was I realized like in my relationship, my last relationship failed with but why wasn't I setting those boundaries? Why was I tolerating that? I realized I didn't know the first thing about relationships or authentic masculinity. Masculinity, there's a mask these days where it's either they're hyper alpha type of thing, or they're super soft and spiritual and, don't step on any toes type of thing. It was so hard for me to find any authentic information about how to be a real authentic man that leads, that's attractive to your partner, that's genuine. And there's no real role models for that out there. And I'm like, so I got to really figure that out too. And then the third thing was, well, I know I have all this potential. How do I live that in my mission and in my purpose? So how do I bring that and like bring my potential into an everyday plan and get results? So there's three main areas. One was, how do you get rid of all the stuff in your mindset holding you back? Number two was, what is authentic masculine leadership and how do I embody that? And number three was, how do I live my mission every single day and create that in the world?